First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Hi, I'm Agent Simon Servpro with CRSF. What is CRSF? We're the Cleanup and Restoration Special Forces.
Hoorah!
We're Servpro's first responders to your property's disaster.
Admit it, you're no good at handling disaster alone.
Like when you got dumped in high school by Janet Fillmore. She married three-time world champion yodeler Jovan Bovic. With the Janet disaster, you didn't have a team. Now, you have a team. Elite Servpro operatives, highly trained in disaster cleanup and restoration. If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that. But oh wait, it's water. Boom, Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge. But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation. And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state. So if you sprung a leak, lit your curtains on fire, or your insulation looks like week old bagels, call Servpro.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying. and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at AckermanEsvold.com.
Well, there's no better way to start West Region basketball on a Monday than having number 1 versus number 3 in the state of North Dakota, 13-0, playing host to 12-1. Hi, good evening, basketball fans. Scott Woodmansee alongside Cole Higlin, and we've got a dandy in store for you tonight as the Century Patriots will play host to the Mandan Braves. And we said Century coming in 13-0, undefeated, 12-0 in the conference, number 1 in the state of North Dakota, and Mandan number 12-1 and number 3 in the state of North Dakota in the most current Class A boys basketball poll. And Cole, well, I guess if the junior varsity game is any indication of what tonight might have in store, that was an overtime win for Century by 3. This one sets up to be a dandy, and you can tell by the number of folks that are starting to file in here tonight.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's a balmy minus 16 below zero tonight, and the crowd's filling in here. Good crowd here tonight, but you know the crosstown rivalries. There's always that want to win, want to compete. A lot of these guys played a lot of AU basketball together. They go to the YMCA, see each other all the time, so there's definitely going to be that inner city rivalry, but also, like you said earlier, number 1 and number 3, they got to prove each other tonight.
Well, some of you may be asking, well, that are watching out there, why are these two teams playing on January 30th for the first time? Well, this is a game that was supposed to be played back in December. Mother Nature had it took its toll on that one. So now this is the date they picked for a makeup game, and so it'll be, the 30th, and then they turn around on the 17th to play again as we're nearing the backside of the West Region basketball schedule. And, the last time these two teams met, Cole, well, that was back in the WDA quarterfinals when Mandan won that one 63-62. So certainly different scenario, different situation, but one that you can bet that both these two teams will be ready for here this week.
Yeah, Century itself, they had high expectations last year, had a great returning squad. Their whole starting 5 is pretty much back. And so now this year, the expectations, you can see they're 13-0 overall, 12-0 in WDA. But, I think all the pressure's on Century here tonight. Mandan, you look at the roster sheet and you see the height. I mean, you got 6'10", you got 6'4", you got 6'7", in Ware. And then you look over the Mandan squad, and there's not a guy over 6'1.5". And so when you look at the roster, you look at the statistics, you got 3 guys going on to play college basketball. It's already signed here. You got 2 going to UND, 1 going to Minot State and Ware. Just on the roster, you're going to say Century's probably got favored in this game here tonight. But what Mandan has going for them is this their transition game here tonight, and we kind of talked about it a little before the game, is they're going to want to get up and down and score some points. They're not going to want to get in a half-court offense with the length that Century has, and playing a half-court offense because majority of their buckets that Mandan has is usually in the paint. Well, we'll get into more of that as we dive into these two teams, and certainly Mandan, we saw that, they were outsized in their opening game of the season against West Fargo, I should say back in December against West Fargo Cheyenne, and they came out and surprised everybody by putting up 90-some points and holding West Fargo Cheyenne in check. So this certainly sets up to be a fun one here tonight as you're listening to our Shields pregame show. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions from fishing to fashion. Shop sporting goods, hunting, and fishing gear, clothing, and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Well, we roll on with more from Lynette Olson Gymnasium. We come back. We'll take a look inside the West Region as you're listening to West Region Basketball on the PSP Network.
right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
It's water. Boom. Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit off. Setting. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport clips, the pros in men's hair.
Well, welcome back to Lennon Olson Gymnasium as we get set to bring you West Region Basketball, number 1 versus number 3 in the state of North Dakota. As let's take a look right now at that current Class A basketball poll. That will change, obviously, tomorrow. Century in at 1, Minot in at 2, Mandan at 3, Davies at 4, and Fargo North at 5. So the WDA with 3 teams in there, and the EDC with 2, and then the girls' side, Century Men and Girls, they will go on Thursday. Century leading the way there, Davies, Red River, Minot, and Legacy. Cole, as we take a look at the boys' standings inside the West Region right now, we talked about Century undefeated at 12-0 in the WDA, Mandan 11-1, Minot High 12-2, and then really it's a 3-horse race for that top spot in the West Region. Then you got Legacy, Dickinson, Bismarck in there 7-5, 7-6, 7-7. Jamestown 5-6, Turtle Mountain 4-8, St. Mary's, Williston, and then Watford City. So certainly you've got these 3 and then everybody else.
Well, and you want to be cognitive of where you're at because you don't want to be in that 4 or 5 game. Because first round of WDA, you play in a 4 or 5 game, you know it's going to be equal matchup. But if you win that game, you got Century next round, and you want to stay opposite of them if you can. So it's crucial.
Barring Century goes on to win it.
I'll take them odds. I'll take the odds of that one. But reality would be is you want to be opposite of them, so at least you're in the semis come second round of WDA.
Yeah, as there you have the boys' standings. So certainly it should be. Should be interesting to see how this all plays out. But tonight, Century and Mandan getting set to do battle here, Cole, as we take a look at the visitors, the Mandan Braves. As we said, under their ninth-year head coach, Brandon Schaefer, coming in here 12-1 on the season, 11-1 overall. And, you know, really, as you talked about it, it's really a bunch of guys, and the guy that's really stepped up for him is Hudson Sheldon. You know, the young man has came out of nowhere, not really out of nowhere, but he's really had himself a nice start, first half of the season. And he's certainly turning himself into be a leader on this basketball team.
Yeah, Hudson's averaging 19 a game. The last 3 games that he had 38 against Turtle Mountain, 14 against Legacy, and 28 against Minot. You're really seeing his athleticism, his confidence has grown. He's only a sophomore getting the experience here on varsity. He had a little bit last year as a freshman, but he's really starting to be the scoring load. But Carson Jablonski's averaging 15 a game. We know his quickness is going to be an impact here tonight, but those 2 are going to be relied on heavy. But the question to me is going to be is who's going to guard the posts for Mandan?
Well, and that was going to lead to my next question when you talk about the Mandan Braves. You look at this guy, Matt Muddengay, who transferred in from Atlanta, Georgia, played JV last year. Certainly a guy that just is kind of your get down in the post and do the dirty things. And I'm guessing his defensive prowess is going to be called on a lot tonight between that, as you talked about, Ryan Erickson and also in Doppler. So, you know, that'll be interesting to see how that matchup portrays throughout this ball game tonight.
Well, if you're Mandan, you're going to be wondering, are you going to come out man-to-man and double on the post, or are you going to come out in a zone and hopefully make perimeter shots be the aspect of the game? Because they want to, as I mentioned in the pregame, is we don't want to get in a half-court offense. Mandan wants to get up in transition, but if we do play half-court, can they finish in the paint with the length that Century has here tonight?
Yeah, it should be a fun one. Boy, I tell you what, both sides are starting to fill in nicely here. A good contingent of Mandan folks here. And if you're unable to come out in this cold, brisk weather, well, certainly hope you're tuning in on the PSP Network, as we're glad to have you aboard. It's going to be a fun one. The Braves and the Patriots. Our Shields pregame show rolls on with more. Shields is dedicated to offering you the best retail experience. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the Century Patriots. You're listening to West Region Basketball on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, the Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman S. Fold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Servpro, BNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Glad to have you aboard. Scott Woodmansee alongside Cole Higlin on the PSP Network as we get the set to bring you a good one here tonight. It's number 1 Century versus number 3 Mandan Braves. And Cole, let's talk a little bit about this Century Patriot team. You touched on them a little bit earlier in the likes that, you know, when you bring back Doppler, Erickson, Schaefer, Ware, guys with lots of experience that have played, you know, at this level for a number of years, you certainly obviously come in as the favorite. But, you know, when you also, you know, I look at a guy that's really stepped into this team, didn't play last year, guy by the name of Joel Edlin. You know, he's a guy that can come in and really give Erickson a break when he needs one. And when you do that, Century doesn't miss a whole lot. But certainly a high-powered, high-octane team that in their own right likes to get up and down the floor.
Well, I think for Century, the key's going to be tonight who's going to be unselfish. You know, when you have 3 scores that are averaging in that 12 to 18 points a game, is who's going to give up the extra pass because they have a mismatch in the post, or when there's a double in the post, they're going to kick it out to the shooter. That's really what defines a good team. And I know Coach Mattern, he stresses teamwork, he stresses ball movement. That's going to be the key tonight because they're going to have to double the post. But when you mentioned on Edlin, I think that's kind of the secret off the bench for Century. I've watched a couple games here where when Erickson got in foul trouble up with Minot, he came in and had a nice double-double game and just silently carried Century through that game.
Well, and I thought the other kid, too, and you talk about the Minot game, I thought Drew Kemple came in and played really well. Now, Drew Kemple didn't score a lot of points, but I thought Drew Kemple did the things that he needed to do, and he knew his limits, knew his roles, and certainly those are 2 guys. Drew Kemple had a little bit of playing time last year, but getting more and more and more experience in this West region, and you know, as a youngster. So certainly a couple guys off the bench for them, and then, you know, Tyler Burst, he's a guy you mix in there, and he can get out and defend you. So all in all, you know, they've got 7 kids, you know, maybe mix in an 8th once in a while that certainly can bring it each and every night.
Well, and I think you talk about foul trouble, right? We talk about when there's fouls, who's going to step up. On a scouting report, we know the starting five, we know their key first player off the bench, their sixth man. No one knows the 7th and 8th and 9th players that kind of come into the game, and that's kind of that wild card that we don't anticipate. And those are the ones that kind of light a fire. And unfortunately, when those bench players get the opportunity to score, like you mentioned, Kemple, if he comes out there and does a little bit, that pushes the starting five a little bit more to go, hey, this guy might be getting some of my minutes. I got to step up a little bit here. And again, I mentioned it earlier, tonight's key for Century is going to be who's going to make the extra pass, because they're going to get extra shots in the post, kicking it out, and they just got to knock those shots down, and Mandan's got to rotate on defense.
Well, Cole, we're going to get into the keys. You talk about that, and you talk about the key for Century, and I look at for Mandan, I think is how well is Mandan going to play tonight. I think he's really a key in this cog. This is going to be essentially Century's first look at this young man, other than watching him on film. But I think he's a guy that certainly can play a difference in this game for Mandan, whether it's on the offensive side or on the defensive side. It's just going to be a matter of which one will it be. And you know what? For that matter, I think he's good enough and talented enough. It could be both.
Yeah, and Mudgay's first thing he has to do tonight is stay out of foul trouble. The last few games, he's picked up 2 fouls really early. He plays with a lot of energy. He tries to go get every single rebound, whether it's going through somebody or over somebody. You got to learn when you get that first quick foul. You got to play smart, rely on your teammates on help side. But he plays with such high energy, and the rest of the Mandan team feeds off of that.
Well, you're listening to our Shields pregame show. Again, shop sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, clothing and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck. As we take a look, too, at what we have coming up here on the PSP this week. Another full schedule for you. Tomorrow we've got Magi Hockey, Botno in town to take on the Magi. Then the Scotty K Show on Wednesday, Thursday, a full slate. Chuck Claremont, John Gums, a boys and girls wrestling doubleheader as the Demons make their way up north. And then also a wrestling doubleheader, Williston and Minot, boys and girls. And boy, how about the Williston Coyotes on the wrestling mat this year? Wow, they are making some noise. And then Friday, we'll have a boys and girls basketball doubleheader for you. Dickinson in town to take on the Demons. That should be a good one as well, as that'll have a lot to do with the middle of those standings and how they end up. And then certainly coming up on Saturday, it's going to be the Garrison Troopers and the Warriors from Standing Rock in a little Class B basketball action. So a full slate for you coming up here on the PSP Network. And certainly glad to have you aboard, as this place certainly, Cole, is filed. The people have filed in. And as we mentioned, there's no girls game tonight, as this is a makeup game from earlier in the season. And the girls will be in action up here on Thursday. Certainly development there. Logan Nisley injured out in Dickinson. It doesn't sound like she's going to play the rest of the regular season, but nonetheless, Century in the driver's seat, so to speak. Well, not to say the driver's seat, because you got that other team from Minot up there, the defending champions as well. So that should be a good one on Thursday as well. Yeah, absolutely. And for Logan Nestle, you feel bad for her injuries that she's dealing with, but she's got a long career ahead of her and got to protect her for the long game. Well, we'll see what they're going to do here, as I believe we're going to have the playing of our national anthem, and then we'll have the starting lineups. As it should be fun here. We're going to do that as we'll have our national anthem, starting lineups coming up next. That and the opening tip right here, Century Mandan on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
I'm a grateful person on a lot of levels. I've been given so many great opportunities. But most of all, Even as a little kid, I was taught a set of values. Like tools for life, hard work, responsibility, and the key to making it all work, commitment.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
What you're witnessing actually happens. This is a sad story about bad math.
Bad math?
Does your online company include mounting?
You can't beat the online pricing.
When you add the mounting, the shipping, and all the extras, it's just simple math. We guarantee the lowest prices. Our Plus plan is simply better, a less expensive way to buy tires. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
Welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium as the starting lineups are being introduced on the floor. And let's take a look at them for you right there as from the Mandan Braves, it'll be Jablonski and Sheldon at the guards. Bedenwald and Frank will be at the forwards, and Matt Muttengay will be another forward as well. Their head coach is Brandon Schaefer in his 9th year. For the Century Patriots to go like this, at the guards will be Schaefer and Burst, Isaiah and Tyler Burst. One forward will be Anthony Doppa, the other forward will be Will Ware, and then at center will be Ryan Erickson. Their head coach is Darren Mattern. So it's starting to get lathered up in here. As the Mandan Braves,
Head coach for the Patriots, Mr. Darren Mattern.
In their road blacks with white trim. Century in their home whites with red and navy trim. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in to the Shields pregame show. Shop Sporting Goods, Hunting and Fishing Gear, clothing and more at Shields of Mina than Bismarck. As Erickson, Jordan Qualley, Scott McPherson, Brent Weber, your officials. McPherson will throw it up. Erickson will go up against Doppler. Tip is controlled by the Patriots as, Kempel's getting the start tonight for Isaiah Schaefer. There's left corner burst. They go down low. Erickson. There's Muttengay on Erickson. That's the match we got to watch. Baby hook on the block, up and good for Ryan Erickson.
And if you notice, Mandan didn't double team on the entry post, so it'll be key to watch how many times they go to Erickson.
Century out. They really lead. They lead 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Frank. Now Sheldon. He turns the corner, guarded by Doppler. That'll be a good matchup. Poked away. Now Sheldon runs it down. Sheldon gets into the lane on the left-handed dribble. Nice reverse slow layup on the nice pass on the baseline, and Jablonski finishes at the 10.
And that's where you're overplaying those passing lanes. Mandan's going to backdoor you. They got to have help side.
Tied at 2 as Burst dribble entry on the high right side. Skips it Ware. Now here's Kemp on the left wing. Kempel goes baseline. Now picks his dribble up. Comes out high to Burst. Now here's Ware with it. Ware looks inside. Now Kempel, high left side 3 on the way. That one rolls off. Weak side rebound to Frank. He gets it off to Jablonski. Carson in the right corner to Sheldon. Sheldon goes right on Kempel. Beats him to the spot. Now turns. Finds Bedenwald right down Broadway. Layup. Got it.
Mandan's doing there's a timeout by Mattern in the Century.
Darren Mattern wants a quick timeout. 16:42 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Mandan 4, Century 2. Back over this timeout on the PSP network.
Stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Darren Mandan has been known to do that. He takes a quick one to start the game. 4-2 Mandan, as that timeout was brought to you by Hub National Insurance, located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road, Northwest Bismarck. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. They've probably been serving the Magic City for over 25 years. They're the largest laser tag playground in the region. Mouth-watering pizza and wings with the 30-inch galactic pizzas. They're out of this world. Call and order now. 852-1700. Planet Pizza is out of this world. And Darren Mandan, anytime you get beat twice with layups, he's going to let you know about it. And he did.
Yeah, he stressed the backdoor cuts.
As I don't see I'm looking for Isaiah Schaefer. I don't see him over there. Do you, Cole?
Nope, he's out sick tonight is what they said.
Oh, he is? Okay.
I just got the text.
Okay, here's Erickson. Oh, he misses the bunny. Sheldon, I did not know that, as Sheldon quickly up the far side. Now goes baseline, reverses a dribble. Almost a steal. Now here's left corner. Here's Mungay for 3. Bingo!
And we understand the importance of Mungay. He plays with such emotion, but with Mandan just making that extra pass, overplaying Century's defense, getting punished for it right now.
7-2, Mandan by 5 on the road against Century. Here's Kemple, down low Doppler. Now he's doubled up. Nowhere to go, leans in on Mungay. Now Kemple, now down low Ware gathers, goes up. Ooh, off acrobatic shot there by William Ware.
And you notice both teams are throwing into the post. They're both doubling and making an opposite kick and then making one more reversal and getting an easy bucket.
7-4, here's Frank, has it poked away by Ware. There's that length, Ware dives for it. And it's gonna stay with the Mandan Braves.
You know, we've watched Mandan a few times here where they like to get backdoored. People like to overplay them, I should say, and they backdoor everybody. At some point, someone's going to back off and make them hit jump shots from the perimeter.
Here's Sheldon with it. Sheldon out high to Frank. Frank on the bounce. Now gets in the paint. Frank to the tin. Hangs on the rim and goes in for try Frank.
You know, we talked about the length of Century, and Mandan's like, what length? We keep getting to the rim. We're finishing. Every shot they've had is inside the paint here so far.
9-4, Century by 5. Here's Burst, down low Doppler, thrown away. As Jablonski with it. And Jablonski's going to get called for a suitcase violation. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's. Make sure to vote for this week's Jersey Mike's Player of the Week on the PSP Network Facebook page. Jersey Mike's is a sub above. 9-4 a score, 14:49 left to go. Here's Kemple with it, high left side. Looks inside to Erickson. Boy, Erickson's going to have to play a big role tonight. He finds Burst in the paint. He's doubled up there. Burst operates down low, goes up, and he's going to be hammered. And I believe they're going to get Mungay with the foul. They're going to say it's on the floor.
You know, Mungay did a good job helping, but as soon as he got his hands dropped at waist high, you're going to get a foul every time. And we've talked about it. We can't get Mungay in foul trouble. He's crucial for Mandan's defense at the post.
Yep, first personal, first team fouls. It is on Mungay.
Watch Mungay on defense. He gets on the left shoulder of Erickson every time, forcing him to spin to his weak hand.
Doppler into Erickson. Erickson goes baseline, goes up strong and scores. Big power move there by the big fella, Ryan Erickson. And it's a 3-point lead at 9-6. Backwood is Medenwald. He gets it off to Mungay. Mungay, now Jablonski off the screen. Now he crosses over. Stop and go move, kicks Medenwald. Medenwald gets in the lane, leans in, tough shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Ooh, blocked away by Erickson. That's number 11 on the season. Back with it comes Kemple with it, loses it, now gathers. Here's Doppler. Now Doppler on the bounce. Doppler looks inside to Ware. 8 to shoot. One more pat. Burst goes baseline. Burst rises up. Shot comes off. Rebound to Frank Mandan. He gets it off to Jablonski.
Mandan's doing a nice job. One shot, getting the rebound, slowing it down. We talked about maybe being a transition offense, but they're trying to run their offense in the half court and using their quickness.
Muddengay thought about it. Now Erickson comes out of here. Now Muddengay attacks to the tin, missed it. Rebound to Kemple. Good defense there by Erickson. Kemple, here's Doppler. Doppler he had to take a shot. Ooh, Erickson ran away from it. Now he gathers it. Now gets it off to Burst. Burst on the bounce. Looks down low to Erickson. Now he goes to, here's almost a steal by Sheldon, but Kemple runs it down. Sheldon all over him. Nope, yep, Sheldon's going to call for the reach in.
Oh, there's 9 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Mandan. You're 50 feet away from the rim. Hudson being a sophomore, that's where you just want to, I understand he's got effort. He wants to make that quick steal, but you got 9 on the shot clock, and I don't think he realized that.
TJ Brown out of the 5'11 sophomore comes in. Here's Burst on the bounce. Now hands off to Ware. 9-6, Mandan by 3. Doppler, dribble entry left side. Gets by Mendenwall, drops it down low to Erickson. Good help there, taken away. Here comes Sheldon. Sheldon on the run, crosses over. Nowhere to go, loses the ball. Ball's loose. Flips it out to Jablonski. He has it poked away. He runs into Doppler. Now Doppler keeps it loose. He keeps it alive, gets it off to Burst. Now Doppler wants it back. Doppler, ooh, he wanted to throw one up. Doppler spins on Muddengay. Doppler, ooh, nice shovel pass. Ware scored and he's fouled. Oh, nifty dime from Anthony Doppler to William Ware for the hoop and the harm.
Just the ball movement, the ability for Doppler to see Ware on the back cut and finish with contact and get for an and one.
Jablonski gets called for that foul, and it's 9-8. Century by 1. Ware to the line to shoot one. William Ware, the Minot State commit. Checking in for Mandan, Briley Bearstail. Try Frank back in. We said Brownotter in there now as well for Mandan.
Yeah, we haven't seen a three-pointer shot yet so far. Everything's been a pain for both teams, but now that we got subs in, you're going to start seeing Brownotter and Bearstail. They like to put it up from 3.
And William Ware ties it at 9 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 12:25 left to play here, opening half. Frank, he shimmy shakes against William Ware, goes baseline, nothing there. Now they come Jablonski between the rings. He spins on Burst, nowhere to go. Brownotter, good closeout there by Doppler. Now Muddengay, shot fake, kicks it in the corner. Bearstail, he gathers, now gets in the lane. Ooh, May walked with it. Burst takes it away. Here comes Burst, hands off Ware. One bounce, drops it down low. Edlin in the ball game. Offensive foul is going to go against William Ware, and that's great defense there by Matt Muddengay.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about, his emotion that Muddengay gets. Even though he had one foul, he had his feet set outside the arc and took the charge.
Oh, now you got Edlin and Erickson in there together, which I have yet to see this year.
Yeah, I'd put them in a pick and roll situation, which is what's happening right now.
And here's Jablonski on Burst. He backs down, now kicks it Brownotter. Nice extra pass to Muddengay. Goes baseline cut off there. And there's that wingspan by Erickson. Knocks away that diagonal pass that Muddengay wanted to make. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturday, 8:30 to 3. 3, the UPS store located in Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Nice pass to Muddengay on the baseline. Here's a 3 on the left side by Frank. And Ware keeps it alive. Here's Erickson. Erickson step through move. Finger roll layup and good. Oh, nifty move by the big fella, and Century leads by 2.
Had that slow European step finger roll off the glass in transition.
11-9, Brownotter. Oh, and he tried to throw it to Muddengay. Jablonski ran away from it.
That's where you're seeing some of the youth here at Mandan with their subs in here. Not a lot of experience at this kind of a caliber of a basketball game here tonight where they're making those unforced turnovers. They just got to settle down. They're a good team. They know how to shoot. They know how to move the ball like they did right away the first 3 minutes.
Kemple back in now for Century. They lead by 2. Here's Doppler. Finds Kemple high left side. Kemple, now they go down low to Edlin. Edlin backs in on Frank. Edlin, and he's going to be tripped up, I believe. That's going to go against Try Frank. And it is.
Number 14, Try Frank, first personal.
It's one of those tough, difficult calls as a defensive player. You're moving your feet. It looked like he tripped over his own feet a little bit, and a little bit of body contact. Official called it.
11-9 our score. So Central inbound underneath throwing hoop. They do, and they get it into Erickson. Now they find Doppler. He catches in motion. Shot. Oh, that's too strong off the window. but he's fouled in the act, and
Carson Jablonski got a reach on there.
That'll be 2 on Jablonski. That'll be the 5th team foul already on Mandan. Doppler at the line, shooting 2. First one's up and good. His first point of the night for Anthony Doppler.
I only got 1 for Jablonski so far.
Oh, do you? Nope, that's all he's got is 1. I gave him somebody's.
I got Carson, Hudson, Sheldon's got 1, Tri Frank's got 1, and Matt Muddengay's got 1.
Okay. Jack Kane checks in for Century. 6'1" senior. Here's Bairstow with it. That's Briley. Jablonski on Doppler. Nowhere to go. They try, nice cut to Medenwald down the lane, and a good catch there by Medenwald, and Kemp a little late in getting there, and so to the line will be Rustin Medenwald.
Yeah, Carson's doing a nice job of getting to the paint, but then he turns his back to the basket. He needs to just go up with it, draw contact, get early foul trouble on Doppler.
Medenwald, first free throw, back iron. Oh, and it goes, hits the back iron and goes in. Medenwald was 3, and it's 12-10. Stand corrected. 13-11 now. Century by 2. 10.5 to play. Doppler at the high post. Turns on Jablonski, rises up. 10-footers up and good for Anthony Doppler.
He has such a good pace to his game where he's not out of control. He has good balance, jumps straight up, lands soft.
Medenwald on the trail, not a bear's tail. That's Briley with it. Briley now gets it off to Frank. Frank turns the corner. On Ware, nowhere to go. Looked for Brownotter in the cut, wasn't there. Now Jablonski's going to attack on Doppler. Doppler swats it away. The follow's up and good by Rustin Medenwald.
Rustin's got 6 in the game, but that's what I talked about. Nice move by Carson Jablonski. Even though he missed the bucket, he created an offensive rebound for his teammates.
15-13. Here's Doppler down low. Ooh, had the baseline, didn't take it. Now he skips it to Kane. Shot fake, he's going to step into a 3. That one's short. Ware the board, Ware, fall away shot, no good. Ball tipped out, Kane the rebound. Kane goes up, missed it again. Rebound comes down to Medenwald.
I don't know if you saw that box out, but Tri Frank threw William Ware about 3 feet off the paint. William Ware was sliding backwards.
Frank attacks on Ware, leans in, block. And they're going to get a foul. It's going to go against William Ware.
That's 2 on William Ware. The officials are letting him play here tonight, getting to the rim, a lot of body contact.
Yeah, and Erickson's going to come in, I'm guessing, for William Ware. Free throw by Tri Frank is up and good. 15-14. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. Is the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. And Frank gets them both, and he's got 4.
Devin Church and Hudson Sheldon checked back in for Mandan, along with Ryan Erickson from Century.
Yeah, I think this is Church's first action for Mandan. He's guard and burst. Now they get it off to Kane. Now they go high left side to Doppler. Doppler's going to attack, rises, 15-footer, bingo.
That's so difficult to defend, that quick step, pull up. And he's 6'4".
And he does it so well. And you talked about it, he elevates well. 17-15. Century by 2. We're going to get a foul down low.
Yeah, Anthony Doppler kind of put a forearm shiver into Hudson on that basket cut.
4th team foul against Century. Mandan with 5. 17-15. Century by 2. Here's Sheldon. Sheldon steps in, left-hand layup up off the glass and good for Hudson Sheldon. And we're tied at 17 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Kane with it, high right side. Now he goes top of the key to Erickson. Erickson, he's going to fire a long 3. That one rolls off. Edlin battles. Doppler comes out of there with it. He turns, follow-away jumper, too strong. Rebound to Frank. He's doubled up down that. Now he splits the defenders. Frank in the open floor. He wants to go coast to coast. Runner up, too strong. Erickson the rebound. The activity is high. Here's Kane, left corner, thought about it, now goes baseline. Yep, he's going to be bumped by Muddengay, and that's going to be 2 on Muddengay.
You saw it coming. The kids were getting a little tired there. Both of them, a couple Mandan players, are tugging at their shirts, wanting subs, and then just unfortunately a quick foul on Mudgate that we just couldn't afford to have here.
6-team foul. Now he's got to come out. Bradley Bearstail is going to come back in for Mandan. Burst to trigger the inbound, lobs it into Erickson. Erickson catches, keeps it up high. Shot short. Edlin the rebound. Edlin turns, leans in, up off the window. He rattles it in. That's Joel Edlin.
And that's where Mandan's going to have to decide they're going to go zone or what, because they're just giving up too much height right now in the paint.
Sheldon picks up the loose ball, spins baseline on Doppler, now leans in, forces a tough shot. Oh, and he got the roll. Hudson Sheldon with 4. And we're tied back up at 19 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 7:45 to go. Opening half of play. Doppler gets the handoff from Burst. Guarded by Jablonski. Now Kane. He sends Burst through. Kane now dribble entry. He attacks. Goes down low. Erickson. Erickson has it poked away. Here comes Sheldon. Sheldon. Oh, and they're going to get a blocking foul. Is going to go against Jack Kane in the open floor.
Yeah, and if I'm Mandan, whether it's Hudson Sheldon or Carson Jablonski pushing the tempo, when you got 3-on-2 odds, you got to push it. Don't let the defense get set for Century where their bigs are able to get down and get set and plug up the paint.
Keppel comes in for Century. Brownotter in for Mandan. Roger Ward Moving and Storage, probably helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Jablonski, has it blocked away by Erickson. Here's Kemple on the open floor. Slows it up, gives it to Burst in the trail. Now Doppler. Doppler tried to go behind the back. Church playing hard to get there. Now Burst, teardrop in the lane. That one rolls over the front iron, goes in for Tyler Burst.
Just nice patience by Century. They got a little bit of, we got timeout here by Mandan.
Yep, Hub International Insurance, timeout on the floor. Hub is the leading North American insurance brokerage. 6:58 to go in the opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 21, Mandan 19. You're listening to West Region Basketball on the PSP Network.
Business or your home, across the town or across the country. We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Well, as we work on our technical difficulty here, as you will see, we don't have a camera as we were making some adjustments here, but we'll try to get that fixed here. So hang with us on the play-by-play. 21-19 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Jablonski with it, high left side three. That one too strong. Rebound comes down to Burst.
That's nice defensive play by TJ Brownotter. Tipped it out of bounds there for Mandan. Again, good offensive set for Mandan. Those perimeter shots are going to be available.
Here, I'll let. Here's Erickson, right corner three on the way. That one too strong. Rebound saved by Sheldon, and Burst is going to run it down.
Coach Mattern's wanting Erickson on the block.
Well, yeah, that's where he should be. Here's Edlin. Now he skips it high left side to Kemple. Kemple now back to Burst. Burst, catch, fire, three. Bingo! Tyler Burst buries a three, and he's got 5. 24-19 our score. Here's Jablonski in the lane. He ran into Erickson, now nowhere to go. 5:58 left to go, straightaway three, Frank. That one rolls off.
And you're watching Erickson on the defense. If he's not leaving the paint, wherever he's guarding, he's just going to stand in the paint on help side and stop that penetration for Mandan.
Now Kemple, Doppler. Here's Doppler, the running left-hander. Erickson the tip, missed it. Ball tipped out of there by Sheldon. Now Frank, ooh, tried to go down low at Jablonski, and out of bounds it goes. 5:32 to play in the BNC Bank scoreboard. 24-19 our score.
It's kind of bringing you back your old days, Woody, huh? Do the radio.
Yeah, it certainly is. Here's Doppler. Doppler on the bounce, gets a high screen. Stop and go move, teardrop in the lane, in and out, and back down for Anthony Doppler.
Doppler's got 8 in the game, all pull-up jump shots here tonight.
26-19, down low, all alone. Ooh, Bedenwald, he kept it up high. Reverse layup and good for Rustin Bedenwald.
Bedenwald's having a nice game, 6 games. Talk about that unsung hero for Mandan, who's going to step up and help carry the load.
26-21, left corner three. Burst, oh, give him another one.
Burst is 2 for 2.
Tyler Burst, 2 for 2. 29-21.
Try Frank with his first 3 here tonight. Again, we talked about the bigs from Century are not coming out of the paint. They're forcing Mandan to hit jump shots. And whoever's guarding the big should be setting pick and rolls.
29-24. Here's Edlin. He's going to fire a long 3. That one's no good. Down low they go to Erickson. Erickson skips it right side in the lane. Kemple rises up, 15-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to the Braves. Jablonski comes back with it. On the other end, here's a 3. TJ Brownotter.
Again, I was mentioning Erickson standing in the paint, not even guarding his man, and that was TJ Brownotter that time. So Coach Schaefer kind of put a shooter out there and now forcing Erickson to get out of that paint.
Just to let everybody know we have technical difficulties. We are working on it, and we do apologize. 29-27. Here's a shot in the right corner by the Patriots. Oh, we're going to get a foul on the breakout.
No, I think we got a kick ball.
3:31 to go. As Oliver Jensen in the ball game now for Century.
Just good team rebounding by Mandan. Unfortunately, kicked the ball there on the last second.
So just hang with us, folks. Here's Erickson in the lane, flips one up, no good. Tips it up and in, does Ryan Erickson.
I got 8 in the ball game for Ryan Erickson.
31-27. Here's Frank with it. Now here's Bedenwald on the cut. Oh, and he beats Erickson to the spot and goes in and lays it up and in, does Rustin Bedenwald.
Rustin Bedenwald, what is he averaging here today? Rustin is averaging about 8 points a game. He's already got 10 in the game here tonight.
31-29. Here's Jensen with it. Down low they go Erickson. He turns, double up, goes up and lays it in.
You can see the MO here for Century is get it into Erickson every time. They got a mismatch.
On the other end, we're going to get a foul.
Aaron Burst. Or Tyler Burst. Aaron's his dad. That's Tyler's first here tonight. Got 8 in the ball game, 8 points in the ball game here tonight.
Joel Edlin's going to check in. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Pressworth Orthodontics, specialized in braces and Invisalign for all ages, who offer free consultations and financing options that make it easy. Take your smile to the next level. Call 852-2646 or visit MyNotBraces.com today to get started with a free virtual consultation. Pressworth Orthodontics. Left corner 3 by Church. Air ball. 33-29 our score. Here's Burst. Here's Doppler. Now Doppler behind the back. Rise up, 15-footer, buries it. Oh, nifty move there behind the back move by Doppler.
That was just good defense by Carson Jablonski, but just better offense.
35-29 our score. 2:05 left to go. Opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Frank with it. Frank, right side, Brownotter. He fires for three, too strong. Rebound comes down to the Patriots. Up the left side goes Doppler. Doppler spins on Jablonski. Baseline, rise up, shot too strong. Rebound poked around, kept alive by Jensen. Edlin battles for it into the hands of Frank. Jablonski up the right side. Jablonski in the paint. Kicks left corner, Brownotter. Nothing there, now to Jablonski. Oh, he's going to be fouled on the pass by Doppler, and that will be 2 on Anthony Doppler.
No, good ball movement by Mandan, but Century's really making Mandan shoot from the perimeter. Mandan's trying to use their athleticism, their quickness to get to the rim, but unfortunately Century's just packing it in there, forcing jump shots here tonight for Mandan.
35-29 our score.
Carson Jablonski missed that free throw, and Devin Church tried to make a quick putback, but out of bounds on Mandan.
Well, we got the screen back, folks. Hope that makes everybody happy. And we apologize for that. Now the next thing we got to work on is the scoreboard. We'll keep you updated on that. 35-29 our score. Here's Jensen with it. Jensen high left side. Now to Kemple. Kemple drops it down low to Erickson. Erickson faces up, now skips it Jensen. Jensen left side three, bingo! Oh, the bench is stepping up for the Century Patriots, 38-29. On the other end, Jablonski attacks the 10, misses it, but he will shoot 2. Kemple's going to get called for the foul.
That's 2 on Drew Kemple.
38-29. Kane's going to check in.
You know, Mandan's been able to stay in this game with their athleticism on the defensive end. All 3 players are going to the post, trying to help on doubles and triple teams, and then just scattering on the help side kick pass. But on the offensive end, they're just getting back on offense, pushing the tempo, and Mandan is just pushing the up tempo as far as getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line here this first half.
.38-30 our score to BNC Bank. Here's Jensen one more time, left side, too strong. Burst the rebound, the putback up and good for Tyler Burst.
That was just a miscommunication with Mandan having to help side, didn't rotate, wide open offensive rebound.
Century by 10. There's a right corner 3 by, is that Brownotter?
Rustin Menwald
again.
He's having a great first half. He's got 12 points here in the first half, averaging 8 points a game here for Mandan.
And Burst tried to save it. He was out of bounds.
We got 4.5 seconds left in the game.
Here comes Jablonski. 2 seconds. Jablonski trying to get to the 10. Runner on the buzzer. Oh, it rolls off. And that'll end the opening half of play here from Lynette Olson Gymnasium. We go to break on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 40, Mandan 32. We come back with our Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love. The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
I'm a grateful person on a lot of levels. I've been given so many great opportunities. But most of all, even as a little kid, I was taught a set of values. Like tools for life, hard work, responsibility, and the key to making it all work, commitment.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
What you're witnessing actually happens. This is a sad story about bad math.
Bad math?
Does your online company include mounting?
You can't beat the online pricing.
When you add the mounting, the shipping, and all the extras, it's just simple math. We guarantee the lowest prices. Our Plus Plan is simply better, a less expensive way to buy tires. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, the Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman Esvold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Servpro, BNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Well, welcome back to Century High School and our Premier Chiropractic halftime report. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domers can be found at premierchiropracticnd.com as we come back as 40-32. Century leads at the break. For a look at the first half scoring, here is Cole Higlin.
For the Mandan Braves, Carson Jablonski had 3. Hudson Sheldon had 4. Rustin Mendenwald, who was surprised here for Mandan, finished the first half with 12, along with Tri Frank with 7. Matt Mudengay with 3, who has 2 fouls in the first half, so we'll have to make sure a key for that the second half to start with. Anthony Doppler has 10. Tyler Burst has 10. Drew Kemple, 0. And we got Oliver Jensen with 3 off the bench. William Ware with 5. Again, he has 2 fouls along with Drew Kemple. And Ryan Erickson has 10 in the game. We were texted that he possibly just passed his 1,000 point here in Mandan. Unofficially, we were told. And Joel Edlin with 2. Finished with the game here now. Century 40, Mandan 32.
Yeah, Cole, and certainly interesting first half, and obviously the late scratch with Isaiah Schaefer not playing due to a sickness, but nonetheless, they've gotten some big buckets, has Century, out of some guys. Oliver Jensen, Tyler Burst, certainly with a good first half there for Century, above his scoring average of 5 points. Yeah, he ends up with 10 in that opening half.
Well, like we mentioned, we know Mandan's going to have to double team Erickson, Doppler, and William Ware. There has to be somebody going to be left open, and Burst is just doing a nice job. He's knocked down 2 3-pointers here tonight, made some nice basket cuts off the double team, and that's what you expect out of your starting 5 and a senior.
Well, 40-32 is our Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report. Rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, The Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, The UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman S. Fold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Servpro, BNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network.
We look forward to serving you here at your local community bank.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Well, welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium as we await the start of the second half. And folks, again, we're glad we got you some video, but we are certainly working on
Both teams will bring out their starting 5s.
getting our scoreboard to work, as well as during that outage we had a little break in the Little miscommunication in the scoreboard. Essentially, we'll start with Doppler, Ware, Erickson, Burst, and Kempel. Mandan will start with Jablonski, Frank, Muttengay, Medenwald, and Sheldon, as Mandan will have the ball to start. Second half, as Frank controls, tries to go backdoor. Doppler had a takeaway. No, now taken away by Burst. Gets it up to Erickson. Here's Doppler, high left side three. That one comes off strong. Jablonski wants to run in the open floor, leaves it Sheldon. Sheldon runs right over the top at Tyler Burst.
Well, the Mandan coaching staff felt he was in the restricted area. Looked like he was falling back on the contact. That's the third on Hudson Sheldon. Be interesting to see how long Hudson Sheldon stays in the game with a steal here at half court.
There's Sheldon. Thought resetting it might help, but there we go as the scoreboard is off. 40-32. Did they get a foul on Doppler there?
Nope, just tipped it out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
But Hudson Sheldon picked up his third.
Oh, it's Sheldon. Okay, I see three up there. There was the foul I was missing, Cole. I had Jablonski with two. It should have been Sheldon with two. So now Sheldon's got three. All right, we're scored away. 40-32 our score. Here's Frank. Now Muttengay. Now Jablonski, and he's going to be bumped there. I believe that's going to be on Tyler Burst. Yes, it is.
Mandan seems to be taking their time a little more on offense. They're kind of running the clock a little bit, slowing it down, which is not common for Mandan, as they like to play an up-tempo game.
Here's Muttengay. Nifty move there, and ball misses a shot. Rebound comes down to Mandan. Sheldon in the corner. Muttengay on the baseline. Oh, good. Oh, they're going to say it's out of bounds, but a good defensive play there by Tyler Burst.
Muttengay did the shimmy shake on Erickson, and Erickson tripped over his feet, and the crowd went wild on the Stephon Curry shake move and got to the rim, and unfortunately didn't finish.
Here's Frank with it. Frank. Shot fake, nowhere to go. Now gets it off to Jablonski. Jablonski. Left elbow, now Frank, now Jablonski gets it back, backs in, now it finds Muttengay on the weak side. Oh, and Erickson says, "Thou shalt not enter my lane," and swats it away into the hands of Burst. Now back come the Patriots. Here's Jensen with it. Burst goes baseline, skips it, oh, taken away by Sheldon. Sheldon, he's going to get in the lane, kicks it. Nope, we're going to get a reach-in foul or a pushing foul, I believe, is going to go against Oliver Jensen, and it will.
What Mandan's trying to do now is really just open up the weak side, go one-on-one with a clear out, trying to clear out that backside so Century's not able to have that help side defense and hopefully get a skip pass for a three.
BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Here's Medenwald with it. Medenwald. Sheldon, runner down the left side, off the window, no good. William Ware, the weak side rebound. 40-32, 16-12. Oh, nifty move. Kempel attacks and scores.
Just a quick change of direction for Kempel and a good finish.
And on the other end, we're going to get a foul. As Sheldon attacks, that's going to go against Ryan Erickson. First personal for Erickson.
Erickson's doing a good job of setting the tempo. If you're going to come to the lane, he's going to try to contest every shot. And unfortunately, had a little bit of body on that one, but he's sent two back so far here in the second half.
42-32, Century by 10 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sheldon's first free throw is on the way, rolls around and goes in for Hudson. BNC National Bank with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management service for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. Sheldon will have another one, and that one's in and out. 42-33 our score. Ware checks in. He attacks in the baseline. Nothing there. Skips it to Kempel on the left wing. Kempel had a screen from Erickson. Now they go down low to Erickson. Now back to Kempel. He threw it away. Here comes Frank. Jablonski. Ooh, quick release layup to the tin. And Darren Mattern wants a timeout. It's a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the floor. Contact your local Hub agents Josh Cotello, Michael Borman at 355-3100 for your professional and business insurance needs. 15:52 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 42, Mandan 35. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Visiting the gym is an investment in yourself, and you deserve the very best. Our gym includes top-of-the-line equipment, modern amenities, and access to a professional personal trainer who will help you into shape and reach your weight goals in no time. No matter what skill or fitness level you have, there's something here for everyone. Our facility offers a great place to relax after a hard workout in our private steam room or lounge. Come experience the difference at our gym today and ask us how we can help you reach your full potential.
$15:52 to go. (42-35), 15:45 left to go. Here's Frank with it. Frank on the bounce, leaves it for Medenwald. Layup, got it. Another one. Boy, he's made a lot of layups.
Yeah, 14 in the game for Rustin Medenwald, but watching Coach Matter in that last timeout, he is not happy with the defense that Century's doing here. They're giving straight line, backdoor cuts, and he made an emphasis to make sure to stop giving up layups.
Here's Ware, left wing to Burst. Erickson, teardrop in the lane, rolls off. Kemple up for the rebound. They're going to say it's off Mandan. Jensen will come in.
You know, Century made their run in the first half by going into the paint and putting Erickson on the block, and they haven't really started to do that yet here in the first half, or second half.
Erickson off the inbounds. Jensen to Ware. Now Doppler with it. Doppler between the rings. Attacks on Medenwald. Jump stop in the lane. Turn. Follow away shot. Up and good for Anthony Doppler.
Just a nice basketball player. Here comes Medenwald on the break.
Medenwald attacks again.
16, ladies and gentlemen. He's averaging 8 points a game here tonight. Rustin Medenwald is having a great game, keeping Mandan in the game here tonight.
44-39. 14:34 left to go. Here's Jensen, left corner Kemple. He's going to fire for three and got it.
Three-pointer number 24, Drew Kemple.
Quickly back comes Jablonski. Oh, down low, layup. There's Medenwald again. He's having a career day.
And again, Century's just all five guys are watching the ball, not watching their man and the ball, and getting beat back door, left and right.
47-41. Here's Jensen with it. Jensen dribbles from the right side to the left side, hands off Kemple. Kemple looks inside. Oh, here's Jensen. Doppler wanted, didn't get it.
And if you look at the defense here, Mandan's got 4 players in the paint on help side. They make one quick reversal, and Erickson seals on that backside. He's going to get a quick bucket if they would just skip past. And there's Coach Mattern was stressing that there in the last timeout.
Doppler hollering at Jensen, say, give me the ball. They'll inbound it on the sideline. 47-41. Here's Ware with it. Century looking inside, nothing there to Erickson. Now they go cross court. Now Doppler comes and gets it on the right wing. Doppler turns, tries to go down low to Erickson, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll go back to Mandan.
You know, you look at Doppler there. He's got a 6'10" guy on the post who's throwing it at his ankles.
Yeah.
Throw it up high.
Yep.
Catch, turn, finish.
Yeah, I don't know. (47-41) our score, as again we've lost video.
Not sure if that foul is on
There
Erickson.
We go.
Yep. Joel Edlin. That's Edlin's first here in the game here this afternoon. (47-41).
Here's Muddengay, now to Sheldon. Sheldon attacks. Ooh, that's going to, oh, they're going to get a blocking foul on Doppler.
And that's Anthony Doppler's third. Again, we talked about foul trouble, and we got Anthony Doppler with 3, Tyler Burst with 2, Drew Kemple with 3, William Ware with 2. So foul trouble could be an issue here as Coach Matter leaves Doppler in.
Sheldon, turn shot in the left block is up and good. 47-43, here comes Mandan. Doppler, oh, here's a takeaway, Sheldon. Sheldon, other end, layup, got it.
Sheldon with the steal at the basket.
Again, that cross-court pass that we talked about, but they got to put a little more zip on it.
47-45. Here's Ware with it. Ware now looks to Doppler. Doppler turns, fires, and stops the run there. Does Anthony Doppler. 49-45.
I'd be going at Doppler. He's got 3. Hudson's quickness.
Here's Sheldon down low. He turns and scores. Boy, it's just too easy.
Yeah, nice footwork, patience. Kept his pivot foot alive.
49-47. Century by 2, 12-15 left to play in the ball game. Here's Doppler. Thought about it. Now, ooh, Jensen was too late in getting it to Doppler, and he gets it up, throws it down low, goes out of bounds.
Just great help side defense by Muddengay. Caused that turnover.
49-47, 12:04 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Here's Frank with it. Now to Bearstail. That is Riley Bearstail. Jablonski, Bearstail. Now back to Frank. Thought about it. Gets to the free throw line. Operates on Ware. Now they go backdoor. Jablonski, good cutoff there. Now to Bearstail. Bearstail now inside Frank. Frank operates down low. Up off the glass. No good. Loose ball comes down to William Ware.
Now just a little bit of overpassing there by Mandan in the paint.
Doppler, ooh, Euro step move, layup, got it. 51-47, quickly back. Here's Sheldon, leads in, shot, scored, he's fouled. Quick return there for the Mandan Braves, and the hoop and the harm for Hudson Sheldon.
Hudson's got 9 here to start the second half. That's 13 in the game here for Hudson, who's really turning it on as Anthony Doppler's got 3 fouls, so he's forcing the issue for Anthony.
Erickson and Burst back in for Century.
51-49.
For Mandan, number 10, Metwald.
Starting to see the coaches now sub 1 at a time to kind of get that extra break here for Hudson Sheldon at the free throw line to catch his legs and his breath.
Sheldon's free throw's no good. Back the other way. Here's Erickson with it. Now gets it off the Burrs. 51-49, a 2-point lead for Century. 11-10 left to go in the ball game. Erickson backs down. Erickson in the lane. Oh, he throws it out high, and Doppler saves it from over and back. Gets it off to Ware. 10 to shoot. Ware, he's going to fire right side 3. That one's off. Rebound to Frank. Out to Jablonski. Now Jablonski in the front court. Leaves it for Frank on the trail. He's going to fire for 3. Bingo! Oh, and the Mandan Braves lead it by 1 at 52-51.
I've seen that play over and over this year where they got that timing between each other, and when he catches it in rhythm.
Ooh, Burst. He left Sheldon in a cloud of dust. Here's Erickson with it. Muddengay leaning on him. Yep, and now they're going to get him for a foul.
I think that's 3 on Muddengay.
That's 3 on Muddengay.
So we got Hudson Sheldon with 3, Muddengay with 3, Doppler with 3, and a handful with 2.
52-51. Mandan leads by 1. 10:28 left to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. They lob it in. Erickson. He turns. Baby hook in the lane, up and good for Erickson.
We got a timeout, official timeout here for a flat tire with William Ware with a shoelace coming undone.
But we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. 53-52, 10-19 left to go. Medenwald, here's Frank. Now Sheldon backs down, shot fake. Now back out Jablonski. He's going to fire for three. Oh, and Jablonski rattles one in. His 6th of the year, and Darren Mattern wants a timeout. 10:04 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Mandan 55, Century 53. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
Well, a big three-point shot there by Carson Jablonski. His 6th of the season gives Mandan a 2-point lead at 55-53. 9:55 left to go in the ball game. Here's Burst. Now to Ware. Down low, Erickson. Erickson face up, goes baseline on Mungay, leans in, blocked out of bounds. As Frank came over and doubled him up. Burst, they lob it into Doppler. And Frank pokes it away. Here comes Mungay against Ware. Mungay slows it up, leaves it, drops it for Medenwald. Oh, reverse layup up and good for Rustin Medenwald.
And a smart play by Mungay. He's got 3 fouls. You want to pick up an easy 4th, but made a nice pass to Medenwald, who's got 15 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
57-53, a 4-point lead for Mandan. Doppler enters it into Edla. It's going to be kicked by Jablonski. $9:14 left to go in the ball game. Mandan by 4 at 57-53. Ware lobs down low, Erickson. Erickson doubled up. Erickson turns off the window and scored it.
Not much you can do on that. Good team defense, better offense, height.
57-55, backdoor Sheldon gathers, goes up, lays it in. Another backdoor layup.
Just seems like Century gets caught overplaying so much on the perimeter that there's no help side defense, and Erickson's got to stand in the paint and be ready to go and attack at least every shot.
59-55, Doppler double up. Now they give it to Edlin. Thought about it, now back to Doppler. Doppler, Erickson. Erickson, he's being hounded down low, tipped out of the way by Medenwald.
Erickson's got to be strong with the basketball. Right?
Yep.
I mean, he's just...
Here's Frank, he attacks, layup, got it. Oh, Mandan is putting up the layup clinic. And Darren Mattern wants a timeout. It's a Hubbard National Church timeout on the floor. 8:26 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Mandan 61, Century 55. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power?
No.
Don't want that one either. All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, the Mandan Braves putting on a clinic here, a layup clinic that is, as they lead 61-55 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Kemple. Doppler, one bounce, rises for three, short, rebound to Kemple. Gets off Erickson, he's gonna fire for three. That one's short.
That can't be the shot you want out of a timeout.
No.
A quick three by Doppler and another three by Erickson. You got the advantage in the post. Use that. Go high-low where there's no help side for Mandan.
Oh, Doppler almost had a steal on Jablonski. Here's Muddengay. Muddengay has it batted away by Doppler. Gets it off to Jablonski. Now down low. Medenwald, he goes in. Oh, and Ware looked like he blocked it away, but they're going to get him called for a foul.
Well, he got him clean up top. That was all ball, but must have got body.
17 foul, so Rustin Medenwald. Wow.
17 in the game? No.
17 comes in, averaging, no, he's got more than that,
18.
doesn't he?
He's got 18 in the game.
Averaging 8.5 on the season. Medenwald rattles it in. 62-55. Second one's up and good.
I think it's a good move by Coach Schaefer getting Muddengay out. He's got 3 fouls with 7:48 to go. Get him a quick breather so he doesn't pick up that fourth.
Yeah, 63-55. Braves lead this one. Here's Ware he gets right by Frank and goes up and lays it in. A much needed basket there for Century. 63-57, 7:25 to go in the ball game. Here's Jensen, or nope, that's Hudson. Hudson has it poked away by Doppler, trying to find Brownotter. Now they go high post. Brownotter right corner, thought about it. Now here's Frank. He had an itchy trigger, didn't pull it. He just runs right over Burst. A little scoop to the hoop, rolls off. Rebound comes down to who? And they're going to get Erickson on the foul.
You know, Woody, I sit there and I go, okay, you're 6'10". Rustin Medenwald, what, 6'1", about $150, and he's outworking the Century team here on offensive rebounds here tonight. And someone here for Century's just got to get a little more aggressive and want the ball.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Mandan is just absolutely outworking Century. So Rustin Medenwald at the line. Erickson picks up his second personal. Free throw in and out for Medenwald.
You're just starting to see a little more confidence on Mandan on the offense and the defensive end here.
63, yep, now they're going to get Brownotter with a bump. Fourth team foul for Mandan.
Again, I'd love to see Erickson on the block, get high-low, shooters
he's got to touch it. I mean, he just has to touch it, but when he touches it, he's got to be big with it.
Yep, be strong, keep it high.
They go with the Doppler. Now they go down low. Erickson, he turns, lays it in. There you go. Just like you drew it up, right, Cole?
Why are we up here? You got Doppler, a great shooter. You got Erickson, who's got height and strength.
63-59, 6:42 to play. Medenwald in the lane, goes up, has it pulled away by Erickson. Erickson gets it off to Burst. Burst. Here's Ware in the left wing. Ware, he's going to attack, gets in the lane, runner in the lane. Ooh, missed it. But he's going to be fouled, and William Ware will shoot two.
First personal, 15 foul.
Medenwald is how hard Medenwald's been working. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he's just had an amazing game here tonight, both defensively, being outsized, having to guard people double his weight, twice his height. Just doing a great job on offense and defense here tonight.
Century back to within 3 at 63-60 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 6:30 left to go in the ball game. Second one's up and got them both.
Ware goes 2 for 2.
Century's climbing back to within 2 at 63-61.
Century's in that zone.
Yep, little zone now by Century. They find Muddengay on the block. He operates on Ware. Nowhere to go, taken away by Kempo.
And if they're going to stay in his zone, if I was Coach Schaefer, I'd be putting in one of the Bears' tails.
Erickson, has it taken away by Frank. He finds out Hudson. He goes up. Hudson, lays it in, does Hudson Sheldon.
If he would have had a little more room, we saw the dunk against West Fargo Cheyenne this year.
On the other end, Ware misses it. Erickson battles for it. Erickson goes up, scores it.
Erickson with the putback.
Starting to see tired legs here from Mandan. You can think a timeout, maybe get a rest. Some of these guys have been playing a lot of minutes here, a lot of effort.
On the other end, Mettenwald again.
I got him for 22 here tonight, averaging 8.5 a game.
67-63. Here's Kemple in the lane, finds Erickson. Erickson one-hander, too strong. Rebound to Frank, and Erickson's going to get called for a foul.
That's Erickson's third. Again, 6'10", 90 feet away from the rim. I know you're frustrated, but get back on D. You're only down 4 points, 5.5 to go.
Well, now Mandan's in the bone. That's 9 team fouls on Century. 67-63.
And I think that zone by a Century is actually a good move. Stops the penetration and the backdoor cuts from Mandan, but they got to be patient.
Yep, and Frank's free throw is too strong. Here's Doppler with it. He turns and attacks on Mettenwald. Rises up, 15-footer short. Frank the rebound. Quick outlet to Brownotter. Now Muddengay on the trail. Muddengay. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. He tried to find Mettenwald, but Muddengay was just out of control there.
Yeah, Mandan's got 4 timeouts left. That would have been a great one to kind of call, save it.
We'll have our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game. After this one, they can help you move. Jobbers can help you move across town or across the country. Location in Bismarck, Mandan, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. And our Sport Clips MVP of the game, Kemple goes baseline, cut off there. Now leaves it down for Doppler. Doppler turn, shot fake on Mettenwald. Shot short. Ball is going to be saved by Frank into the hands of Jablonski. 67-63.
So Mandan's got 4 timeouts left, and Century's only got 1. So let me see how that impacts the game here.
Jablonski attacks, gets it back Frank. He's going to fire for 3. That one too strong. Rebound goes up, and it's going to be off of who?
That was off of Century.
Yep, and the bottom official was not sure, and he pointed to the official on the far opposite side, and he said it's Century ball. And the Mandan faithful did not like that one. Down low, Edlin turns, has a poke. Oh, they're going to say he walked first.
And a good help side defense by Hudson Sheldon. Edlin didn't see him coming from the weak side, shuffled his feet. Again, that team defense for Mandan is just making it difficult in the post play. They just got to be patient, square up, see the ball.
Here's Muddengay. Out high, Frank. Now Sheldon in the left corner. Sheldon goes baseline. Tough shot, offensive foul is going to go against Hudson Sheldon. Out of control on the baseline.
That's 4 on Sheldon. No, nice play by William Ware. Got outside the restricted area. That's where you want Hudson to jump stop or else take that extra dribble around. And we've talked about that this year as he just gets a little out of control. Leaves his feet a little too soon.
67-63. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Erickson with it. Down low, Doppler, and that's just a bad pass.
But who was guarding Doppler? Rustin Mendenwald. He's doing it on both ends here tonight. Just extremely defensively and offensive output for him tonight.
Jablonski works it up the floor. And now Brandon Schaefer wants a timeout. It's a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the floor. 3:46 to go in the ball game. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, Mandan 67, Century 63. Back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Well, the Mandan Braves are the #1 team in the state of North Dakota on the ropes here in their home gym at 67-63. Sheldon stays in the ballgame with those 4 personals. Now Century, they stay in that zone defense. Frank turns and attacks. Flips one up, and that one falls short. Doppler the rebound. Gets it off the Burst. Burst. Looks high post. Now they go into Erickson. Doppler wants it. He had Medenwald pinned. Now he's going to turn. Take a long 2. That one's off. And then Burst's going to get called for a foul.
Tyler Burst's 3rd foul. But Woody, he had 10 points in the first half. Burst has not scored here the second half. And I think Century's kind of gone away what we mentioned earlier. That high-low, take advantage of your height. Don't allow weak side defense. And they did it one time here in the second half at about the 10-minute mark, and we haven't seen it since.
Jablonski's free throw's up and good. (68-63).
That's 10 in the game here for Jablonski.
69-63. Burst on the baseline, finds Ware in the corner. Now here's Kemple. Kemple steps in, now to Burst. Burst goes baseline, operates in the lane. Nifty move up. Teardrop is up and good by Tyler Burst.
And I mentioned how he hadn't scored the second half. Now it's his first points here tonight with 12.
69-65, 2:53 to go in the ball game. Century trails by 4.
Look at the middle of that free throw lane, how wide open it is for a quick reversal.
And there's Muddengay with it. Or no, he tried to flash the high post.
Yeah, they got too many people close together.
Now he's going to operate. Now he's going to turn, fire. That one too strong. Rebound, and Medenwald's going to call for a foul as he whacks Burst in the face. And now Century will be in the bonus.
Mandan's got to get a guy to the free throw line and then get the shooter's free throw line extended, even in the corner, to extend that zone.
69-65.
This is a good time when you bring in TJ Brownotter or even the Bears tail, where they can stretch that defense a little bit, give everybody opportunity for basket cuts.
Tyler Burst, free throws up and good. 69-66. Burst will have one more. Second one, I got them both, did Burst. He heard you, Cole.
Yeah, 4 here now, quickly after I mentioned him.
69-67, 2.5 to play. Mandan with a 2-point lead, they have the ball. Century still in that zone defense. Frank, 10 to shoot. Jablonski gets in the paint, goes baseline Medenwald. Now they go into Muddengay. Muddengay, he's doubled up down low, nowhere to go. Still nowhere to go. Flips one up, too strong. Rebound to Erickson. And then they're going to get Medenwald in the foul. Yep.
Good hustle by Medenwald. But again, that's where Mandan's got 4 guys standing out at the 3-point line waiting for something to happen on the offensive end, and that's where Muddengay's just got to be quick with the ball.
Rustin Medenwald is working his tail off. So Burst will go back to the line with a chance to tie it here with 2 minutes to play. 69-67. Free throws up and rolls off. Rebound down to Frank. Jablonski in the corner to Sheldon. Now back to Jablonski. Now Frank. Now they go high post. Now they go in the short corner to Medenwald. Now down low to Muddengay. Muddengay operates. He's doubled up. amongst the trees. Frank may have walked with it. Frank now finds in the corner. Here's Medenwald for three. That one's short. Medengay, right place, right time, layup good.
There's just nobody that wants to hit that perimeter shot right now. Obviously, it's a big game, minute and a half to go.
71-67. Burst, the runner on the baseline's up and good. Tyler Burst, 71-69. A minute 15 to go in the ball game. Here the Braves have it. Frank now. Jablonski. High post, Medenwald. He turns and it's taken away by Doppler. Doppler, Mandan says, come on, let's go. Gets a high screen. Doppler, he's going to attack. Runner off the window, and we're tied at 71. Jablonski, and we're going to get a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the floor. Oh, this one is in the pressure cooker on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 49.5 to go. Mandan 71, Century 71. Don't go away. We'll be back on the PSP Network.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
(71-71) our score here. 49.5 seconds to go. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report awaits.
A lot of times you see coaches come out of a timeout. They've been playing zone. Century has been for the last few minutes. Sometimes they like to mix it up. You know, Coach Schaefer's probably running an offense against the zone. If they come out man-to-man, now the defense is the offense is a little confused on what to do. And they may just do it for one possession. Looks like they're staying in the zone.
Mandan will put it in play in the front court. Jablonski now to Frank, now to Jablonski in the high post. Medenwald, he turns on Erickson. Nope, traveled. Yep.
Again, Rustin Medenwald made a nice move in the paint, kind of gave a bump into Erickson. Finish. Yep. He shuffled his puppies, as they call it.
So a 12-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Here comes Anthony Doppler. Doppler, he's going to attack. He goes to the 10. Up. Oh, and he scored it, Anthony Doppler.
That was an unbelievable move and finish in the paint.
73-71. Century by 2. Here's Medengay with it. In the paint, Medenwald. Back to Jablonski. Top of the key, Frank. Now Jablonski. High post, Medengay. Medengay, he turned, dumps it down low. Medenwald, he turns. Reverse layup is no good, but he's going to be fouled. An off-balance shot there.
I don't think Medengay was looking at the rim, just kind of threw it behind.
So Rustin Medenwald will go to the line with 9 seconds to play, and his team trails 73-71. And what a game Rustin Medenwald has played here tonight.
I've got him 4 for 4 for free throws tonight.
Free throw up and good. 73-72. And Darren Mattern wants a timeout. It's a Hubbard International Insurance timeout on the floor. Call Hubbard International Insurance today. They're located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck. 73-72, 9 seconds to go. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation.
(73-72) our score, as Rustin Medenwald will be at the line for a free throw. Darren Mattern just used his last timeout. Mandan's got 2 left. So, on a make, Century's got to turn and go with it. Medenwald at the line for the tie. 1 bounce, sets, delivers, and he got it. And we're tied at 73. And Mandan now wants to take a timeout as we'll keep it right here as it's a short timeout. 73-73 our score. 9 seconds to play in this one. What a game this has been at Century tonight. As you got to believe that Anthony Doppler is going to be the guy that's going to get doubled up. And Mandan knows it. So here we go. It'll be Ware, Burst, Erickson, Kemple, and Doppler. Doppler will take it out. Here we go. Doppler to put it in play. They get it off to, now back to Doppler. And just like that, Medenwald's going to get called for a foul, a reach-in foul in the backcourt. And Rustin Medenwald will pick up his 4th personal foul. So Doppler now will go to the line to put his team in the lead. Tied at 73. Doppler at the line, free throw up, and he rattles it in.
$74,
73. Second one by Doppler. Got them both. 75-73, and now Mandan will take a 30-second timeout, and they will set something up. And TJ Brownotter checks into the ball game. That'll give you some indication of what they might be looking for here. 7.1 to go, 75-73. Century comes in averaging 87 points on the season. Mandan averaging 77. And the Mandan coaching staff looks at the official and says, why is Century sitting down? And we'll see what Brandon Schaefer draws up here. So they're going to have to go the length of the floor. And Medenwald will take it out. Anthony Doppler just made 2 free throws to give Century the lead. Here we go. 7.1 to go. Here's Jablonski. He turns and attacks. He lives it off Frank. Frank gets in the lane. He attacks at 10, flips it up, no good. Medenwald turn, blocked away, and Century is going to hang on and win this one, 75-73. What a basketball game. As that will take us in to our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. As Cole Higlin has made his way down to the playing floor, and he will try to get a few words with head coach Darren Mattern as well as a player. And I believe right now he's got the head coach of the Century Patriots, Darren Mattern. Let's go courtside and Cole Higlin. Cole, take it away.
All right, good. Coach Mattern, I know you're a little frustrated on the defensive end at times, but just talk about that last minute there in the game.
Well, it felt like the last minute for about 12 minutes because we needed stops. You know, they obviously got on that run and got a lot of easy baskets in their man stuff, and you know, we put the zone in tonight. We haven't even had it in practice, so obviously the kids reacted pretty well, and I thought we did a nice job of keeping the ball in front of us, and that turned out to be the difference in the game.
Yeah, we talked about that. The zone is that man, and obviously a lot of their buckets the first half were all in the paint, and you came out in that zone, and they really struggled with it. What was the purpose of that?
Well, they cut so hard. They're really hard to guard, and they put 5 guards on the floor. So obviously, when you play bigs, it creates matchup problems, and you hope you can make them pay on the other end, on the offensive end, but they had that one little spurt. We had a hard time stopping them, and I thought we slowed them down once we went to the zone, and fortunately we were able to make one more play tonight.
Obviously Isaiah Schaefer was sick here tonight, but talk about the importance of him and how he would have made an impact here tonight.
Well, when you're going to double Ryan and Joel and Doppler in the post, he can really snipe it from the perimeter, and anytime you lose an all-state kid, it's huge for your basketball team, and and he relishes moments like tonight, and the kid's a big-time player and a big-time shooter, so obviously we missed him tonight, but in this business you got to play with who you have, and I thought we had a lot of kids step up tonight.
Well, congratulations on that win. I got to grab Doppler here. I got one more question for you. You're undefeated in WDA. Now you're starting that second go around here. How do you keep these kids motivated, and how do you continue to work and improve?
Well, I think I just show them this tape the second half. I mean, that's motivation itself. We couldn't guard them. I mean, they got by us on the dribble, and we got to be able to guard teams like this. And at tournament time, you just can't rely on a zone to bail you out. And fortunately tonight it helped, but in the long run, we got to be able to depend on our man-to-man defense to get it done.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Anthony Doppler, good game here tonight.
Thank you.
Talk about your last minute there. It seemed like you kind of took control of the game, kind of put it up on your shoulders, and you made a nice transition layup, made some free throws here at the game. But just what was going on here at the last minute of the game?
They were doubling down on the block, so we decided, we got to get something on the strong side, pulling in the court up, get something downhill. We were in bonus. We didn't get any foul calls, but we were in bonus, and we just used that to our advantage.
Coach Mandan talked about going to zone. Did that surprise you that you guys went zone here in the second half?
Not much. I mean, we couldn't guard the back door to save our lives. I mean, it was extremely embarrassing on our part, and I cannot wait to get yelled at about that. So I'm glad we went to the zone.
Coach Mandan ain't going to make you guys run on that, is he?
Oh, yeah, we'll be running.
Well, congratulations. Great game. Good job here. Back to you, Woody.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Cole Higlin and Anthony Doppler. Well, he makes no bones about it. Certainly that second half, Century had a lot of trouble guarding the Mandan Braves. As you're listening to our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisor is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads can fill up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Century wins it 75-73 as our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Oh, easy. I think I'm good. You got my good side, right? Not too many lights. I don't want to get fried before my time. Oh, it's egg-tastic. You never know what dish you're going to end up in. My dream dish is a 99. It's so popular. Me and a fellow egg tag teaming with some crispy golden hash browns. Have you seen those hash browns? Those guys are shredded. Throw in some diced ham, onions, and melted cheese. Oh, it's a party for your taste buds. Oh, here comes Chevy. Hold on, Chevy. Did you guys get everything that you needed? 99. Here I come. Shots Crossroads. It's an excellent place to eat.
It's time for the Shots Crossroads and Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Now for a look at game stats and analysis. Let's go to the post-game show.
Welcome back to Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Century goes on and wins this one 75-73. They remain undefeated on the season and in conference play, and Mandan came and gave them all they had tonight, and credit to the Mandan Braves here tonight on a Monday in the capital city. And for a look at the final individual numbers, here's Cole Higlin.
For the Mandan Braves, Carson Jablonski with 10, Hudson Sheldon with 19, TJ Brownotter 3, Rustin Mendenwall, as we mentioned, had an outstanding game with 22, Tarai Frank 12, Matt Muddengay with 5 for 73, Anthony Doppler had 22, Tyler Burst had 16, Drew Kemple 5, Oliver Jensen 3, William Ware with 9, Ryan Erickson with 18, and finishing it out with Joel Edlin with 2 for 75 here for Century here tonight.
Well, Cole, that leads us into a couple more things as we've got to pick our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game. They focus on the details of the process without ever losing sight of the big picture. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page. Location, the Bismarck, Mandan, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. And I guess, Cole, I mean, you know, the couple of big moves down the stretch there. And, you know, I don't know, it might be, I'll let you pick it, but it might be that running layup down that right side of the lane that Doppler made to tie the basketball game, or you could have his 2 free throws to win it.
No, I think going to the rim there in transition with 2 people hanging on him with a finger roll to put him up, and to tie the game, that was just a great move. I would say that's the Jobbers move of the game, is Anthony Doppler getting to the rim with that finger roll in traffic.
Well, there's our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game, and now it's time for our Sports Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of the matchup. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Tonight's Sport Clips game MVP is
Anthony Doppler, obviously the big bucket we mentioned, and also the free throws there at the end of the game to seal it.
Well, there you have it, folks. It certainly was a fun one. Again, we do apologize for the technical difficulties tonight, but I know the scoreboard was down, but glad we were able to get the video back up and rolling for you. So, again, we'll get those fixed, and moving into the month of February and into March, the West Region Tournament, we'll have all those fixes cleaned up as we move in to tournament play. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, BNC National Bank, also to Shields, Hubbard National Insurance, Servpro, also the Servpro free throw line, Planet Pizza, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, UPS Store, Jersey Mike's, Prestwich Orthodontics, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Premier Chiropractic, also to Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and the Jobbers, also to the Jobbers move of the game, and also those other sponsors you see throughout the broadcast. Also, big thanks to Trevor Haas as he was cameraman tonight. Century stays undefeated here tonight from Lynette Olson Gymnasium. Repeating our final score on the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Century 75, Mandan 73. For Cole Higlin, Scott Woodmansee saying so long from Lynette Olson Gymnasium.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a Sport Clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Oh, easy, easy. I think I'm good. You got my good side, right? Not too many lights. I don't want to get fried before my time. Oh, it's egg-tastic. You never know what dish you're going to end up in. My dream dish is a 99. It's so popular. Me and a fellow egg tag teaming with some crispy golden hash browns. Have you seen those hash browns? Those guys are shredded. Throw in some diced ham, onions, and melted cheese. Oh, it's a party for your taste buds. Oh, here comes Chevy. Hold on, Chevy. Did you guys get everything that you needed? 99. Here I come. Shots Crossroads. It's an excellent place to eat.